Elden Ring is a tough game to finish, but not because it's a tough game. Can you diggle it? So, Elden Ring, the game of the year, the big boy. I've been playing through it finally. I've been playing for just about over a month now, and I have to admit, man, it's a tough game to finish. But like I said, it's not because it's difficult, and I'm just kind of realizing this. It's because games these days are so massive and vast, and especially if it's an open world game, there are so many things to do. They just fill it in with so much crap, and that could be a good thing. In Elden Ring's case, it's 99% a good thing. It's a really well constructed world. But at the same time, I'm over here realizing that these type of games are becoming more and more difficult. Not from it being a challenging game. There haven't been too many boss fights, for example, that I've struggled with in this game. I've already cleared through. I've collected 3 great runes. I'm up to level 100 now. I'm about to get my 4th one, hopefully. This guy does this meteor strike thing, as I call it, and I don't know how to block this attack or dodge it. It kills me every time. As soon as I figured that out, though, Rohan, you're going down, buddy. But all the same, it's the amount of time and commitment to these games that wears you down when you're an adult in your 30s. And I specifically focus on the 30s because as an adult in your 20s, at least from my experience, I had so much more time. Even though I was married at a relatively young age compared to most people, I still had plenty of time. Even with a full-time job, I felt like I had more than enough time to be able to play through any game I wanted to and to beat any game I wanted to. I almost feel like I had the most time in my 20s to do anything I wanted to do, and that especially means finish games like Elden Ring. I mean, if I'm being real here, if I was 21 right now, I would have had this game beaten. I would have had this game done with. It wouldn't have even mattered this game took 200 hours. It would have been done before January had even concluded. It's been over a month now, and I'm still plugging around in this game. I'm still trying to find a way to finish this game, and make no mistake, it takes a lot of time management and focus to be able to find the time to continually be able to play this game. I think the longest I've been able to even play this game sitting down for a long stretch of time, I think the most I ever got out was about 2 to 2.5 hours at the most. So when you think about that, that's the longest time I've had to be able to just sit down and play this game. I feel somewhat actually accomplished, not by the sheer fact that I've only spent 70 hours, but that I've even found a way to get 70 hours into this game. Because the older you get, the more laborious games become, and the more games continue to try and push the boundaries and make their scope of things bigger and greater, and the worlds become bigger and greater. It just means less and less time for you to actually be able to play more and more games. I mean, I haven't even played Fire Emblem Engage, that game that I've been excited for and I was talking about, and I called it Fire Emblem Awakening mistakenly on my top 10 most anticipated games. Fire Emblem Engage was number 2 on that list, and I still haven't even played the game. I own the game. It is sitting over there, sealed still. I haven't even opened the stinking thing, and I haven't played it because I've been trying so hard to find the time to finish Elden Ring. And this is the conundrum you get. The older you get, the less time you have, and you really have to spend it accordingly. So what I would like to now ask you guys is, what is your strategy for getting through some of the big boys, the Elden Rings, the Final Fantasies, the big ones? Do you just stick to that one game and you just go through that and only that? Do you take breaks? Because that's what I do sometimes when I'm playing these games and I feel like I want to, feel like I beat something or feel accomplished. I'll go play a little indie title that takes only like 3 to 5 hours to finish, and then I'll be done with it, which will give me a fresh set of legs to go back into Elden Ring. But maybe that's not the right strategy. Maybe I just need to only commit to one game at a time. But let me know, let me know down in the comments below, especially if you're an adult in your 30s or 40s and you have a lot on your plate. How do you get through a video game that has the size of a game like Elden Ring? Let me know, guys, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. As always, I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout. Praise be to Yevon, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.